Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Halal Pigskin, where everything is always fresh and 100% halal. We are back, and we have your two favorite New York City Habibis, Mo and Raimi, talking sports, life, and keeping you from being haram. I'm your producer, Sean. How are we doing, Habibis? We're back to our original format. How we doing, guys?
I missed you guys. I like that we're all repping right now. A flock of Egyptian uniforms going right now, representing. Looking crisp, boys.
We are looking crisp. By the way, this was not planned. When I was coming to the camera and I saw the Rayman, I saw that beautiful jersey on, and then the next thing I saw his beautiful brown, luscious beard. It's just flowing and as beautiful as ever. But God, the spirits are high today. We are fired up. Egypt in the round of 32. These last 4 weeks have been just so freaking awesome. I was feeling so good about myself until producer Sean had to mention about how many grays that I have, and then I have to look at the Rayman's lusciousness and how brown everything is on that facial hair, and I'm just like, I'm not doing something right with my life. What am I doing wrong, boys?
All I commented for the listeners and viewers is Raimi I have a grays forming. I have grays forming on my beard, and all I said was, Raimi, you do not have grays. It's amazing. Like, you truly don't have any. And I got
to God, if it just turns for me, I'm coming for you. Jersey, I know where you live, man.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it anyway. No evil eye. It was true love and just appreciation.
That is the definition of evil eye. the guy looked at you with jealousy, Rayman, and he was
I did not. It was in my admiration. But
in the next year, you better be repping some Just for Men, because I'm not feeling your joint right now, son.
I feel grays sprouting right now because you're thinking.
I'm sorry, but hey, listen, let's talk World Cup. We're all wearing some kind of Egypt jersey right now. I'm wearing a club team, but how are we feeling? We just said they're in the round of 32. Are they the dark horse in this tournament right now? We thinking they have a good shot of winning the whole thing? Who's the dark horse, really? I really got to know from you guys.
I think the dark horse are the Americans, right? Don't you think they've got a good, young, feisty team that can score? I think they're the dark horse compared to your regulars that are still out there. So I think the dark horse team is the Americans, but the fun team, just looking at the streets of Astoria, I never knew I was going to feel this kind of pride or this hyped over soccer, football, or whatever. But just having these guys on TV, being plugged into the World Cup, I don't know, man, this has been awesome. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. This is dope. This is dope as an Egyptian. Every game from now on is just a blessing. I can't put into words how amazing this has been.
Yeah, I can't agree with that more. I think it's really nice to see that when people are from different communities, especially in New York City, how diverse it is, they really start representing their nation and they really get behind their teams. It's amazing to watch, to see them all really get prideful about seeing their country playing. So really exciting to see. And I definitely agree with you, Mo. Egypt I wouldn't call them the dark horse, but definitely a fun team to watch for sure. I love a lot of Cape Verde. Is a nice dark horse.
That's a nice story, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Dark horse team. Morocco, too, is also another dark horse team you got to watch out for, too. Lot of great playing. Kind of a shame that the World Cup is happening every 4 years, because it seems like when it does happen, everybody gets into it, and it kind of just takes a pause for a minute. So it's great to see that, this is the moment where everyone kind of picks it back up again.
I can't agree with you more. I was just going to say this real quick, Rayman. I can't agree with you more on this. But I think the 4 years is what makes it so special, and it makes it more of a coveted thing that people need to get to their TV sets or to a bar or to a restaurant. I was at a restaurant yesterday. I was sitting at a bar yesterday, and just, having a drink, watching the World Cup. The conversations that sprout up with the different nations and people wishing you good luck. I mean, fuck the politics about everything. this is how you bring nations together, when people just talk to other people. I hate to be sappy about this, and it's just all love, all for the love of the game. We're all basically the same. We just want to all live good lives and just love each other, and you just you know enjoy life. And the World Cup brings people together and does that. It's New York has been so amazing from the Knicks run to this World Cup. I feel like these last 2 weeks, I put up a post on my Instagram. I feel like I just do not want to let go. It's just been so exhilarating and dope. So I don't know.
No, I think that was one of the things I took away from this whole, like, so far this year, that how much sports can bring people together. We saw
Yeah.
that with the Knicks and in New York City. We've seen that with the World Cup. Sports really does bond people to do that. I know food is something like that, but sports are just a big part of that too.
I definitely agree. Um, on a side note, though, about my dark horses, two, I
Go for it.
got
Oh,
Colombia
Oh yeah.
and yeah,
Colombia.
yeah. They did really well against Portugal yesterday, though I will say Ronaldo, I think, needs to be a reserve role, but neither here nor there.
That's never happening
No, no, not
on
at
his
all.
last year. It's never gonna happen.
And my second team is Ghana. Don't be surprised if they make a nice little run.
I'd love to
I
So,
see
don't I
African
don't think I've
country
watched
make this
any
one.
I don't think I've watched any Ghana games. I did watch Colombia's yesterday, and they looked feisty as hell, even though it was a 0-0 draw. But that goalkeeper kept them in it for Portugal. That was a fun game to watch.
yeah, they're a good team. But speaking of World Cup, we have three Halal Harams related to the World Cup. So our first one, all right, is not rooting for your home country and rooting for another one over it. So you're rooting for another country over your home country. Is that halal or haram? So we're all rocking Egypt right now, and I'm assuming we'd root for Egypt over the US. Is this halal or haram?
Wait, I do have a question that I didn't ask beforehand.
Yes.
What is when you say home country? What does that mean?
Where you
Because
live,
well,
like
where
where
you
you
were
were
born,
born. Yeah,
where you were born. Okay,
yeah.
okay,
And you know what? I'll say where you I guess like maybe I'll make it a twofold question. Where you live or maybe where you've spent where you consider home, I guess. That's really just
okay.
yeah.
I think it's halal. I think the whole part of the World Cup is that you get caught up with these players' stories, these countries' stories, what they're gone through, and you really kind of just want to root behind them. So I love rooting against. If Egypt doesn't make it, that doesn't mean I can't root for somebody else too that I want to win this. So I think that's the whole fun of this thing, that you could pick a country and a nation that you want to see that maybe is not there before, win something monumental like this. So I think completely halal.
I'm 100% with you. I mean, when else do we get to root for Egypt for something? It's just this is literally one. I honestly feel like it's once in a lifetime. I've been on this earth for almost 45 years. There has never been this sense of pride with Egypt that I've ever gotten, and there's no way I'm going to be able to let that go. I just have it. I'm excited about it. At the end of the day, am I an American? Of course, I'm an American. I'm an American. I'm a New Yorker first and foremost, more than anything. But does that mean I'm gonna root against Egypt as they play the Americans? No way. I'm rooting for Egypt all the way. It would be so amazing if that would be one of the matchups, or just Egypt wins in general. Just be such a dope thing. It's been dope so far, but no, I think it's absolutely halal to root for another team if if you have ties to it somehow, especially with Rayman and I both being our parents are Egyptians, so even though we were born here, so.
Hold on, Mo. So does that mean I'm feeling this pride from Egypt from you? Does that mean I can lock you in right now for an Egypt trip with me, man?
No,
This is
no,
my
it does not.
opportunity
It does
right
not.
now to get you. Mo's coming to Egypt, right?
No, I'm a lot more I'm warmed up to it now than I have been. So,
Ah, all right, I'll
but
take it. But
not 100%. I'll give you one thing, Rayman. If the Egyptians make it out of the round 32, I will go with you to Little Egypt in Astoria, and we should watch a game over there because that looks like a party every time there's a game.
I'm with you, Mo. I think that'd be a great idea. I think we should
I think it'd
definitely
be
do
so
that.
fun if we did
Yeah.
that.
It would be if we did get out of the round of 32, looks like we'd play Argentina, but let's not get ahead of ourselves and
Let's
see.
not get
Right.
ahead. Let's not get ahead.
All right, so I got to follow up halal or haram.
No, but what
because
about you? Are you, Mr. Producer? Who are you rooting for? I feel like you snuck out of this one.
I'm rooting for Egypt. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm
Okay.
rooting for Egypt. I'm rooting for Morocco. I was rooting for Senegal too. I'm trying to think who else. And Ghana. And I guess US. I don't know. Like if they go far enough. Like I'll say Egypt I'm rooting for the most just because of everybody here. So Egypt's the team I'm really rooting for. Full transparency. So
Does Hoboken not have a World Cup team? I was really a little confused about that. It's just a bunch of bad drivers that go to
yes.
MetLife Stadium.
Yeah,
Yes.
man,
Or
giving
they
the
just like
finger.
kind of crash into each other.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And then there's corruption somewhere.
Yeah, listen, it's basically Egypt 2.0. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
there's
kidding.
a guy who knows a
Nicely
guy who
done, my
knows a
friend.
guy.
Nicely done.
Exactly.
Hoboken is the Egypt 2.1. Nicely done.
Thank you. But hey, I got a follow-up question.
So Sean likes every team in the World Cup, is what it sounds like.
Basically, yeah. But follow-up question, halal
Yes.
haram. Choosing a team based on attractiveness. Halal or haram?
Attractiveness of the team or like attractiveness of the team and the fans?
I guess like the team. So there are certain individuals in our life that have ranked teams based on how attractive they are.
Sure.
And want to know halal or haram.
I don't know. I was watching the game with my lady on Friday at 11 and she was about to fall asleep. And then Iran and Egypt comes out and she starts texting her friends that maybe they should start watching the game too, because both teams are hot. So I don't know. Take it for what it is.
I know. Wifey plays the same game. She's judging players not by the country's rank, but how they're looking, man.
Yep.
It's like ridiculous. I cannot believe that this is how the skill and these countries are being ranked in there. But you know what? To each his own. We're looking at them a different way. They're looking at them a different way. But as long as they're into it, I'll give it as a halal. I'll pass the halal on this one.
I'm hyped that the Egyptians are a good-looking team, so I'll take that. Let's go, Egypt. Good-looking guys, man. Let's go. I'm not mad about that. I wish we were the most attractive team. When you have Cristiano Ronaldo on your team, I guess you just automatically lose. But I think the Egyptian guys are good-looking guys. I'm not mad at it.
What I hear all the time is that we don't even hold a candle to Spain's team. Obviously,
Oh, really? Is that the team?
yeah,
Is that the
that's
team
the
we
team
should be looking
apparently
at?
the ladies are
Interesting.
all fond of.
All right, I'm gonna have to give that a look.
Alright.
I'll let you guys know.
Hit the pause button on Mo, please.
And because we've been, kind of changing the format, we felt bad for the fans. We're giving everybody a third halal or haram. And Mo, I'm really directing this one at you.
All right, go ahead.
It's about one of our co-hosts. Halal or haram. Is it halal or haram to get fired from a volunteer position at the World Cup as a FIFA volunteer?
I'm very confident to say that this is very haram. I don't know how you find your way to doing that and then not realizing, that this is very much something that you should have taken pride in, or like understood like how valuable of a volunteer opportunity that people would have probably killed for, and not been like, nah.
Mo is telling half the story right now. And
I
so
didn't tell any story. I was just
I didn't tell a story.
I didn't tell a story at all.
Well, for anyone who's just listening, I will just say that I was invited to be a FIFA volunteer, completely excited about doing this opportunity. I had been registered, applying for months to do it. They accepted me to do it. I went to orientations, trainings, back and forth to get my uniform, my job and position. The only thing that I had a gripe for is that they had put me at the stadium, which I applied for, and I was super excited about doing that. I was so much looking forward to this opportunity. The thing that got under my skin in is that they didn't give me any way to get out to MetLife Stadium at all. They basically put it as me as the volunteer to find my own way out there. And I was just like, oh my God, this is going to be a disaster because as everybody knows, everybody getting out to that part of Jersey during the World Cup is not easy and it's not cheap
It's chaos.
either. So
No, it's
I just
chaos.
asked the leader over there. It's like, hey, as a volunteer, can FIFA do something to help us support us? And she looked at me like I was crazy. She said, none of the
Right.
volunteers are asking this question. I'm just like,
Yeah,
listen, this is a little madness to me.
that is
But then,
crazy. Wait, Raimi,
yeah.
you get to go into MetLife Stadium when there's games, right?
Well, or my job, I wasn't inside the actual like I'm right next to the stadium, like there, right? Like, well, yes, in the stadium, essentially, yes.
So you get to go in the stadium at some point and maybe watch some of the games.
Listen, they're very, very strict that they don't want any volunteers anywhere watching the games. I'm just telling you that right
All
now.
right. So then this volunteer opportunity wasn't for you then, right? It
It
sounds
wasn't
like.
for me, but I'm just saying they could have like I'm just saying that if FIFA's, making a little bit money hand over fist on this tournament, they could find a way to take care of these volunteers who are putting their time and effort to be there doing the work.
The
That's all I'm saying.
volunteering of this event is a privilege. It's a privilege, like something that people would die to do. So like why do you think nobody else asked that question other than you?
I think they were just happy to be there, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe I'm just a different breed. I'll just say, "Hey, this doesn't feel right either. You guys should hook us up a little bit, this is nice, but transportation is one way to get us, to feeling us like you want us to be here, even though we're just giving you time."
They should reward the volunteers either with payment.
Yes,
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a
tickets to
volunteer,
the
but
games.
they should do something. I'll give you that. FIFA has the money, but they really should have made the tickets cheaper. That's first and foremost for the fans. But Ravi, you didn't get fired for asking that question. You
I
got
did not get actually, I'm going on record
you're
right
right.
now. I
You're
did
right.
not get
You
fired
did
at
not
all
get
yet.
fired. I
I did not
apologize.
get fired.
You did not get fired.
I just missed a few shifts, and I was told if I didn't I was
Yeah.
told if I don't show up one more time, then I'll be fired. But I did
Yeah.
show up for my next shift. I was
But
there.
you are expected to not show up next time.
They might not
Right?
see me. They might
Yeah.
not see me.
Yeah, exactly. And he still gets all the free swag and stuff, but then he can never volunteer again at another FIFA.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
so
earned those sneakers. Absolutely.
they're nice sneakers too.
Oh,
But
congrats, man.
yeah, great.
You've
Congratulations.
done it again, man. You've done it again.
But listen, no shade. Listen, I'm glad you got to do it and experience it. But pivoting and talking about the NBA, Knicks are champions. We talked about it last episode, and now free agency has begun. We have some really wild free agency news. Two really big trades: Giannis to the Heat, and also LaMelo Ball to the Wolves. How are we feeling about that? Will the Bucks still be competitive after this trade with the Heat? Will the Hornets, are the Wolves and the Heat now the favorites? What are we feeling, Habibis?
I can't get a good feel out of this yet because I just can't get a feel out of what's left in Giannis's tank right now. I'm sure he's going to be great. I'm sure he's going to be, put up numbers and stuff. But there's this sense in me that he never wanted to leave the Bucks, that he wanted to
he
stay
wanted to,
even
Mo.
at the very end. He still wanted to stay, and that his heart was over there. And he seems very family oriented. Like, he's not the Miami Dwayne Wade party guy, white, wearing that white suit in the Miami Vice style over there. So I don't know if Miami might suit him as a backdrop. But I mean, we'll see. It's a nice group of players. You can't ever go wrong with Spoelstra, who's probably the best coach in the NBA, and you can't ever go wrong with Riley. He finds ways to make these trades, and he finds ways to make the Heat a contender. I think it's a very interesting move for them. I'm just not sure what's left in Giannis's tank, and I'm not sure if Miami is the backdrop that he wants to play in.
I think actually it was a great move. I think this is going to unlock another round of like a second win for Giannis. I think it's a breath of fresh air. I think he needed to leave Milwaukee. I think being in a new organization, being the face of that organization. I think he's going to be the face of that organization. Obviously, I know Bam's been there for a minute, but he is going to be the face of the Heat, and it actually might actually draw LeBron back's talents back to South Beach. Who knows?
Yeah, it might.
That could possibly potentially happen.
We'll see. I don't think that's happening.
I don't know. There's talks.
Yeah.
You can't take any of the talks about LeBron seriously. His team whispers here and whispers there.
It's true.
They're very good at manipulating the media. We all know this. He's either going to end up with the Lakers or try to finish his career with Cleveland. And if the Knicks would have lost this year, he would have tried to find his way to New York so that he could be the king of New York like Brunson is right now.
No, there's only one king.
That's it. That's it. He's not going to be able to take it away. He can't be the savior. And I bet you LeBron's kind of pissed about that because I'm sure he was kind of eyeing New York as his way of finishing his story, winning and being the king of New York. You know, he must have been fuming seeing the Knicks win. I think that was his ultimate plan at the end. I really do.
Oh man, I'll say this: the best part of the Knicks winning the championship is just watching all the teams doing these off-season moves and be like, "Oh my God, we are good. We are good." I feel so happy about my team, so confident about it that going into next year, we can definitely still compete with all these teams, even though they're making their moves. We're still good in the East.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I mean, the East is I think you guys are still the lock, even with this Giannis move. The Timberwolves, that trade for Ball, I still don't put them as the favorite, but I think they're the 3rd seed now. That's a nice pickup. Losing Naz Reid kind of sucks,
You
but
put them over Denver?
yeah, I think so. I think unless Denver makes a really big move, it depends on Aaron Gordon's health, and it also depends on Jamal Murray's health. I think like they were a
Jamal.
1st-round exit. Let's see what happens, So
Yeah, it's tough, really tough. Definitely see
West
like
is tough.
OKC and the Spurs are the
Yeah.
top 2 in the West, but
Yep.
that 3rd spot can go either
Yeah.
way. I still
No.
feel I wouldn't count on Denver just yet, but I do like Ball over there playing off and giving the ball more to Ant-Man and seeing what he can do. Ant-Man is still a rock star out there, so
Definitely.
They both do need the ball. So that's I think there's going to be a little bit of a battle for possession of
yeah, but LaMelo can create that play really,
Yeah.
really. He can open it
yeah,
up, and
that's why he needs the ball. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
If you look at Khan's percentages for like his 3-point and passes from like LaMelo, it's higher from the rest of the team. Like LaMelo is really good at creating those opportunities for
Yes.
other players. So,
Yes.
but
I just want to say one more thing. Just bring it back to Giannis. I think the biggest winner out of this is actually Boston. I think the Boston for him for Brown trade was not a good trade for Boston. I think the best thing they could have done was keep that team together. They weren't supposed to do anything last year, so I don't know why anybody was shocked that it ended the way it did, even though I thought they were on a good run. You get Tatum back for the rest of the year. You get Brown. They've won a championship before. Well, let's not get too crazy. It was probably the best thing that Giannis did not go over there for Brown. So,
well, on a less fun note, the Nets are still doing net stuff. Also
boo.
making trades and man, trading for Julius Randle. It looks like we're gonna
I'm not gonna lie, I saw that, I was happy for you. I really was. Julius Randle
yeah,
is still a dog. I love Julius Randle.
yeah.
I'm indebted to Julius Randle. He changed the culture of the Knicks when he made New York like a contender again. So this can be a great leader for your team to kind
I
of
hear
start
you.
rebuilding this. It's just gonna take time.
A
I
3-year-old Julius Randle from the Knicks. So that's great. He was
we
such a
all
winner
Oh
here.
man.
we also might be signing Robinson, so we're basically trying to be the 2020 Knicks. And I am so angry we drafted Mikel Brown Jr. over Acuff. Acuff, I think we're gonna regret it. Mikel Brown Jr. is good, but like we had the potential of a true scorer, and I don't know, Showtime Nets maybe. I don't know, but Well, I guess I'll just be watching from the last place, watching the Knicks win next year.
Hey, you never know, man, but
Yeah,
pretty
you
much
never know.
bottom of the
And
barrel.
and
Yep.
now that the new draft rules are in play, you can't even tank.
Oh, we not even that. We don't own our pick
Oh,
next
you don't know
year.
your pick for
No.
2027? Okay.
Nope, Rockets get to switch. So yeah, we basically are just screwed as a franchise and fire Sean Marks. That's my new slogan.
Sounds
But
good.
we would not be the halal pigskin if we didn't talk a little bit of NFL. There's not a ton of NFL news, but there's some big kind of potential movement happening with Brandon Ayuk to the Commanders, maybe, or at least out of 49ers. How would we feel if he went to the Commanders, or is he gonna stay with the 49ers? What are we thinking?
I don't think he's staying with the 49ers at all.
Yeah.
I think he's put it out there that he does not wanna play there. GM is telling him that he's played his last snap with the 49ers. He's trying to just force his hand, AB style, out of that franchise and try to make himself over there to play with his former quarterback.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's something for the Commanders to get excited about. It just seems like a pain in the ass, and
Yeah, you really wanna take a
it
head
really
case on
does.
like that?
Yeah, it's just like, especially for a young quarterback, you don't need that kind of energy. Especially what's the QB's name in for Washington?
McDaniels.
Jaden Daniels.
McDaniels. He
Oh.
he didn't play a lot. He
Oh,
was
no.
injury prone last year. It's really his second year, I'm feeling, coming into that team next year. I actually think he's too small of a quarterback, but we'll see. I don't know if he could take the getting beat up in the NFL. I actually feel kind of the same thing about Jackson Dart sometimes as well, but we'll see. McDaniels is even smaller than him, so it
Daniels is called Daniels, you mean?
Daniels, sorry, I said
Daniels,
McDaniels. I
Daniels,
apologize,
sorry,
Jaden
yes,
Daniels.
Daniels, Jaden Daniels, right? So
Yo,
so
Mo,
yeah, just
I called Jackson Dart small when I saw him at, at San Antonio. You were getting on my neck about that, remember?
you said he was short, and I was like, he's not short. That's what you said.
Small. He was tiny.
He seems skinny. I just need to feed him. If he could just come to the Upper East Side, I got some lasagnas for him, some kufta kebabs,
Yeah.
some pita.
Jackson,
Yeah,
meet us out in Astoria. We got you, man.
we
We'll get your
gotta
block
get
party.
some extra oil in that falafel, and let's get him filled up a little bit.
Leave your MAGA hat at home, though. Throw that shit out, man.
Oh boy. Why do you have to remind me? It's just
Yeah, I'm sorry.
like you reminding me is like homework I didn't do. Just it's in the back of my head. Ugh, I hate it.
Speaking of QBs, though, we also got Jets struggles continue. Geno Smith potentially, or he has a battery charge currently. Nothing has been officially convicted or anything. It's just a charge right now. Jets and him have not responded to the charges, but Jets might not have a QB, and their backups are pretty bad. Like, what should Jets fans be feeling now?
Whoa,
Right
whoa,
now?
whoa, whoa. Zappy's bad. Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
I
All right.
literally Googled who the backups were. This is horrible, man.
Ugh.
This is
Zappy's a good. Let's give Zappy a chance. Let's not throw cold water on this. Actually, it might be a good thing having the Jets having someone come out of nowhere, because that's where they've always been the best. Chad Pennington came out of nowhere. Vinny Testaverde really did come out of nowhere. So let's chillax. Let's see what happens with him.
Yo,
It's always
Zappy, you gotta
overhyped.
take Mo out. Mo is showing you some love right now. He's a believer right now. Okay, I like this. I like this positivity,
Yeah.
Mo.
I feel like you can't just let's not try to do another overhyped quarterback and have another Aaron Rodgers, Mark Sanchez situation on us. Let's zap, man, and let's
Mo is in a
and we'll
great
see. And we'll
mood.
see what happens with
You
Gino.
know,
That did look ugly. That's not a good look. And we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah. You think they maybe trade for Sanders? I'm just throwing it out again. The reunion.
can they do that? I would do that. I would absolutely
Oh,
do
I
that.
would take that in a second if you
Absolutely.
could.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
I think Zappy's better than Sanders. I really do.
Oh my god.
I really do. Sanders
Come
is
on,
not a good
Mo.
quarterback.
Come on, man.
All right. let's move on. I don't know what you're watching that I'm not watching. I really don't. It's like everybody else knows it, and just because if his name wasn't Sanders, he would not be in NFL.
Wait, do you think Shador? I don't know how many games he played. Like, it was like 4 or 5, right? Like,
yeah, he played like 5 games.
5 games. Do you think those 5 games he played
like
bad?
6 quarterbacks went down.
Right,
on
but
the
out of
Browns. That's how bad he is.
Out of those 4 games he played, do you think he played bad? I don't think he played bad.
I don't think he played good. I think he just it was like when we used to play football across the street in the middle of the street.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it was like us with that little Jets football we used to play with and just chucking it around and getting lucky with catches and stuff. That's exactly how I felt. Like he was right across the street from us on 160 playing that big block in front of the school. That's how it feels like.
All right. Well, we're going to end it with some Habibtea. There is apparently some Batman sightings. Mo, you mind just letting us know about these Batman sightings before we sign off?
Absolutely. So I woke up this morning on Instagram, of course, doing my daily reading, and there is a vigilante in Mexico who is being called Batman, who is stopping crime by taping criminals who are on their bikes, motorcycles, robbing people. He tapes them to a post, like a light post or any kind of post near them with tape, and has their motorcycle next to them, and like leaves a note of what this person has done. So he's a real life Batman. It's made me think of our real life Batman who is on the podcast, the Rayman over here. And I was like, Rayman, you are known as Batman. I do not see this happening in New York. I think Mamdani would appreciate it, especially if it was an Arab Batman running around the streets of Washington Heights and the Upper West Side, making life better for us. So
This guy's gonna get this guy's gonna get himself killed in Mexico. He needs to be careful, man. Honestly, this is dangerous, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give him credit. He's got a lot of balls to be running around, but like, he's not. I don't even know how he like gets them tied up. Like, he's got to be the strong guy to like push them against the pole and then like wrap tape around them. It's like could not be an easy thing to do. He's like, I can't even imagine how he's making this happen.
Just remember, Batman had a Batcave. He had the Wayne Manor. He had an Alfred. This guy has all these things. He has gadgets. Who knows what this person has out there, except for balls out there if you're trying to do the vigilante work that he's doing. I'm just saying it just takes one criminal to be like, all right, you know what? That's enough of this Batman talk, and it's a wrap for this dude, man.
I give him mad credit, though, man. God bless him. He's fighting crime out there, man. I'm wondering if he has a Robin. He has to have somebody with him. Maybe that guy holds the other guy down while they're doing the taping.
Oh yeah,
So might be
who's taking the picture and exactly.
The picture's great too. He's a good photographer. Batman, you're a good photographer, son.
Well, with that, thank you everyone for listening, listeners and viewers. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Both Mo and Ramy, we are back again. I love seeing both of you. We are repping Egypt again. Can't stress it enough. Woo!
Omadonia.
I'm not going to say it because I'm going to butcher it, but thank you all. And we will see you all in our next episode. See you later.
Later, guys.